Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn. One more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my grown extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. Many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're telling me about your empathic gift. If you feel like the videos give good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even fellow empaths that are especially going through some hard times at the moment. And just needing confirmation or spiritual guidance or confirmation validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. So even if it's on your social media favorites, whatever you choose will be appreciated. I know I messed up my outro. I'm trying to do two things at once. So with that being said, just thank you for the support, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm trying to sit up here and burn this sage, y'all, and just get in my vibe. I have really been going on hiatus just to, self-reflect and, get my life straight, and so many different things is going on, in the world that you're really trying to find your piece of direction. But anyway, the video is called Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, the Devil and His Trickery. Something is merging. So he surrounds us with chaos, but we will use it as calmness to clarity. It is, it is a lot of different things that's taking place in your life where the devil is really manipulating a lot of different things, a lot of people, that are staying oppressed. You probably know them very well. And they're using them as well as things that you really cherish in your life. It could be your family, it could be your siblings, it could be your children, things that, you need into your life, like, your house, financial, your job, anything to get you discouraged and keep you distracted from what's truly important into your life. You're going through a very big shift where so many things is going to try to come to you to keep you stressed out, to keep you, always seeing things from a negative standpoint, because that's what the devil wants. He brings people into your life to do a lot of things to discourage you or just to get up under your skin. A lot of times you have to understand, I had to be able to remind myself like that. When people always go out their way to try to, pick and be annoying, you have to understand that there's some kind of intimidation there. There's a certain type of fear and jealousy that you project towards others to where they feel like they got to constantly prove a point by, getting under your skin. And I always look at people like, I guess it's just me. But if I just don't like somebody, I'll just be very straightforward about it. I don't sit up here and try to act like the person's crazy or they're seeing too much into anything. I'm like, hey, I'm about to mess your whole world up, or hey, I just don't like you, so I'm going to do anything I can to try to trigger you. I'm just that person like that. But I always look at everything like, I used to do that back in my young high school days, but I'm just not intimidated by anybody or insecure towards anybody that they would have me going out my way to do stuff like that. But you can't guarantee there's those things that you won't deal with in your day-to-day life. And those are the things that universe wants you to be able to use as fuel to keep going. Because there's something into you that person really, really does not like, that they wish they can see in them. And I really feel like everybody has the potential to find that power within themselves, because we all have it, but just some of them are not going to go through the routes that you are, is by facing a lot of things that are very uncomfortable, it scares the mess out of you just to be able to connect with. And that's where your power lies at. And there's a lot of times that people will do any and everything to make sure that you fail. And those are the things that I had to be able to tell myself, use that is to keep going, go above and beyond. Do never doubt yourself. There are days that come that it can just be because you're dealing with so much stuff back to back to back, and it just gets on your nerves. Like, I'm pushing out all this positivity. Why do I get all this negative BS coming back? And it's just the fact is the devil is really busy right now. He will do everything he possibly can to make you feel like God is lying to you. You're walking in your purpose just to be wasting your time. And those are the things that he does, because it's like he knows your potential. He's seen how many times you have failed and you have gotten back up. Even when you were trying to be guided towards something you felt lost in. And those are the things that, God and universe will remind you of on a daily basis. It gets hard, and when you can allow yourself to be honest, it's like, yeah, I had a weak moment. I was very frustrated. I just went off on God sideways because of all the things that I constantly keep facing, and I'm trying to do his bidding of what he wants me to do to help, the world to create something new that is really needed at this point right now. You see so much different stuff that's going on in the world where you can tell the devil's written all over it. There's people that you see around you. You may work with them. You may live with them. You may, be related to them, in many ways that they fear, they fear what they have to be able to face, because it's like, it's not easy for us to, heal the wounds that we have carried for so long. And it's just like when you have been that chosen one, it's like nothing's going to come easy for us. It's going to get to that point where you just, if you ain't going to give me what you say you're going to give me, leave me alone. And you get to that point. But it's just like, that's not how God works. God wants you to be able to do things where he wants you to see the potential in yourself through the times of up times, through the down times, through the times where it just constantly feels like the rugs has been slipped up under your feet. He wants you to get back up. And that's what we tend to learn about ourselves through those times of struggle, And I'll tell y'all real quick, I've had my moments where I get frustrated. I have my moments where it is just like the things that constantly go around me. I'm like, man, if this puts me in an impulse to make me catch a charge, I'm going to be that one smiling in my mugshot today. Just like, get this side. This is my good side right here, and be at that point. But it's just like, I'm not even about to let the enemy win like that, because every dog got his day. You have to understand, every dog got his day. And those are the things that's going on, because when you allow yourself to be very, very fierce, and you be very like cutthroat, like, I don't care what's going on around me, what tries to distract me, I'm gonna still keep moving forward. And that's a lot of time where the enemy get pissed off at you about, because they're wanting you to give up. They're wanting you to feel like nothing good is coming your way. They want you to doubt every potential that you got to rise, when they know they don't want to see you descend. They already sit to destroy you, but that's going to be your deliverance right there. God's going to use those different things to fuel your fear on you to keep getting better. You have to use the certain things that you're tired of dealing with, is for you to be, determined to keep moving. And that's why I have to tell myself, sometimes I got to give myself that psychological psych. Like, you already know what you're tired of looking at. You already know what you're tired of dealing with. No matter how, you try to work with folks, you can't work with nobody who don't want to heal. You can't work with anybody who is so dead set on trying to hurt you in any kind of way. And it's not actually hurting you, but it's hurting themselves. And so a lot of time you just got to allow that person just to move out the way and allow them to do that, with their own, but just say a prayer for them on that little journey. But it's just like, the devil is really busy right now, and you'll see it. It can be people where you have to really be cautious. It could be people that you love, or that you have gone lengths with, and in time and in space, whatever, and they can flip the script on you that quick. You're like, wait a minute, where is this coming from? And they will do that. There will be different things that'll come out to where it turns the angle, like, they'll shift everything on you just so they don't have to feel bad at the things they've done to you. And those are the things you have to be like, what's going on, you knew what happened. Don't argue about it. They know that's the reason why they're doing the stuff that they're doing, and the devil is using them for that. And because there's something that's really merging into the world that is needing us at that time. We all are holding a purpose for whatever God has got going on, and he knows that. So he's like, no, if I'm gonna keep this going, I gotta keep on making sure I just rip this person to shreds, make them feel like God is lying to them about everything. If they're not where they're supposed to be right now, just make them look like God is lying to them. They're wasting their time. It's better over here with me and stuff like that. Don't let devil fool you, because devil gonna manipulate any kind of way. And when he gets you to that point where he gonna see you at the pit fires of hell, and he gonna leave you right there and seeing who else he can manipulate, because all he is leading them to destruction, self-destruction. So you have to allow yourself to not become that. There's a lot of devil doubles walking around here, and just please don't allow yourself to form as that, because you are destined to become a lot better. Like I said, I took a while off, just to be able to reevaluate myself. A lot of different things that goes on in my life. Y'all know I don't sit up here and sugarcoat nothing. I don't try to act like every day is positive and everything I see is a blessing, because it don't. I go through a lot of my own stuff, and I'm that's when you're allowing yourself to be brave, because I don't care about what enemy sees, what days that I just feel like giving up on myself, or, I just want to just stop, because I'm so tired of so many people trying to bring me down or trying to do everything they can to keep me away from things that is deserving of me, that I've worked hard for I've earned, that was destined for me. And then it's just like, I get that wild hair in my behind and say, hell no, nah. I ain't about to stop. I'm gonna just let you know. I said, hey, point check. Sis is still going. Sis is gonna win. Sis is gonna overcome. My destiny is already designed in mind. And just allow myself to go. But when you allow yourself to say, what, I had a weak moment. You think about all the things that people have done to you. Why do they keep doing stuff like that? You would never do them that way. And I had to be able to allow myself to say, you will hurt your feelings many times when you feel like somebody got a mindset like yours, or got a heart like yours. And that's the reason why a lot of times people don't like you. It ain't even got to be nothing personal. It's not personal. It's something that irritates the hell out of them about you, that they just don't want to approach. They don't want to acknowledge, because it takes a person that got a real brave heart, and you have that. And I'm not saying, looking down at people that are weak or anything like that. It's not about that. But there is a lot of people that fear that pain. They rather project it on other people than acknowledge it and say, you know what, this is something I have to allow myself to heal from. If not, it's going to destroy me. A lot of people, you just got to move out the way. There's so many times you only can tell a person so many times that they don't want to listen. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep doing me, and I'm going to move out the way. Whatever you got going on in your life, you earn that badge, just like I'm going to earn mine. But mine's going two different things, and you've earned that right to for that pain to turn into prosperity. Your fear is becoming your fuel to keep going. Going through full throttle. That chaos becomes your clarity of calmness. And those are the things that you're going through each and every day. And those are the things that, the devil does not want you to discover that power. You got something in you that has been, it's been sitting there, but a lot of times we don't see it within ourselves, because we're so worried about what somebody has done to us, or what somebody has said, or how they laughed at you when you were suffering, or, they try to put you in harm's way of doing certain things that you wouldn't dare do to another person. And that's what the devil uses. There's a lot of times, the devil will sit up here and whisper in your ear all the time, and you'll know when these things happen, because you'll wake up, you have bumps and bruises on you, and you're trying to understand where the heck they came from. You can wake up and you just mad at the world, and you don't understand why. That's becoming that. Even when you be having like sexual relations in your dreams and junk like that, that's him too. He'll get you clouded with stuff like that. Or he'll get you clouded with money, materialistic things on that 3D level that you may see somebody else have that you don't, and that comparison, that competition. The only person that you can be in competition with is yourself. Whoever you weren't yesterday, you trying to become a better one today. I always tell people, I'm looking for my own blessings. So whatever you got going on is not triggering me. It is not, it is not making me jealous or all uptight, because I'm focused on getting my blessings, and pray for whoever else is going for that to get that too. I'll tell people real quick, whatever you got going on is what you got. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I just always got pissed off about why is people so hard on wanting to try to tear me down over something that was already my destiny. You have an issue with that, take it up with a man upstairs. Leave me the hell alone. Because it's like people just don't realize when they start tampering with stuff that God sent for you to move in purpose with, they don't realize how much they about to rip their own blessings away from them because of jealous hearts. People don't know that. But a lot of times they're going to have to go through that. It's like, yeah, keep going. Because it's all it is going to make me keep going. Because a lot of times you don't understand. When people do stuff like that to you, they fear what they already know that you're going to get. And whatever God has for you is going to stay for you. It ain't never going to be delivered to somebody else's address. That's the one thing God ain't about to do. And it'll be sometimes God will get on your very last nerve. And he already prepped for that. Because it's like what you're going through, them blessings never come to you comfortable. Trust me. I know that because I get very uncomfortable with my stuff. It pushes me out of comfort zones. It allows me to see things that I'm not stubborn behind. I got Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, daggone Leo, all up in my chart. That is not something to play with. It is really not something to play with. And I have to be able to understand, yeah, you can fuss and cuss at God all you want, but get your butt back up. That's what you need to do. If you have to say pause for that cause, get your butt back up. These are the things that when you have been chosen, you have to understand that purpose is going to move in ways that's going to make you very uptight, irritated, ready to just pop off at any daggone time. You're going to be a health hazard for your own self, and you're going to get frustrated. But that's what blessings are, because these are the things that you never imagined you can have. So it's going to be making you make movies that you ain't never done. And you have to allow yourself to keep going. You might have people around you to do everything they possibly can to try to get in your way, try to get up under your skin, try to get you pissed off and all those things. But you use that exact situation. It's like, obviously you got something that they really wish they can have for themselves, but those are for you. So that lets you know you have something good in your life, because if it wasn't, folks wouldn't be trying so hard to beat you down all the time. People wouldn't do so hard to try to trigger you or hurt you, because you intimidate them. They fear you. I'm just like, shoot, they fear me. Why don't they sit down and shut the hell up? No, they find more out of rise to just try to really, get up under your skin. But, devil is really using them for that tool, and you have to be able to use it for you to keep going. Just really keep going. If you have to sit up here and use mental psychosis, that psychic, allow yourself to know. How many people are prepared to see you get destroyed? How many people are placing bets to make sure that you don't go nowhere? How many people are watching to make sure they get mad as hell when they looking at you like everything I placed on you has not prospered, because no weapon formed against you will prosper. And if it does come into your life, God gonna use that to, put you on that next level, and people just don't realize that you placing stuff in people's life. Don't you speeding up that blessing of a process? Think about it now. Everything that you place in somebody's life, yeah, you may see them suffer, you may see them cry, you may see them telling you, I'm tired, but then eventually they get back up. And that's what takes a real G, because you allowing yourself to face those heartaches and pain. You allowing yourself to go through it. But at the end of the day, universe and God like a stubborn heart. I'm stubborn as hell. I be getting mad. I ain't doing shit. I'll say it real quick. I ain't doing it. You can kiss my, be all mad, and then end up coming back at it and apologizing. I'll be giving God the side. I'll be apologizing. I already knew what you were gonna do before you did it, but I knew you weren't gonna quit, and that's why you can't quit. If you're looking for that sign, this is that sign right now. You got too many good things that's about to, catapult you in ways that you ain't never. It's gonna bring you to your knees on the blessings that you got coming on. And then when you finally open that door of restoration of, all the fear of abomination, you don't let that mess back there. You separate it from what is no longer serving you. And you're going to see the reason why the enemy stayed on you so hard. That's why the devil stayed continuing to whisper in your ear, because you got that tool that's really going to matter somewhere. You know, your presence is mattering. Your purpose is really going to bring some huge changes in the world. So never doubt yourself. You know, every day ain't going to be a good day, but every day ain't going to be bad. But you always have to sit up here and give praises, whether or not what's going on. You know, I have to remind myself that at times when things get really hard, you know, and like I tell you, I'll keep it real. You know, not every day is good for me. I'll be running around here, you know, crying, eyes swelled shut, ain't seeing myself as a victim, but I know I'm going through something that's not easy to go through. And that's the reason why God picked me for that. You know, situations that, you know the people that know you, you know, and they know the situation you're in. It takes a brave person to go through the stuff that you go through. And that's with anybody, and not just saying my situation is a lot more hectic than somebody else. But a lot of times, you know, people try to tell you, you know, try to walk in your shoes, and don't allow them folks to tell you how to lace them up. Because they don't know what you did. A lot of people will try to sit up here and do stuff to you. And if that shoe was on the other foot, baby, they wouldn't even be able to even make one step. They'd be sitting up here falling out real quick. So don't allow yourself to take nothing personal that other folks do. You say your piece, keep it moving. And no, keep doing you. Keep doing you, because you know you're closer than your destiny than you really realize. So I hope you were able to have a good Thanksgiving, and whoever, you know, celebrates that, you were able to be joyful and all that. But I would love to give a post notification shout out to Flower Storm and Mighty Robs and Breezy Be Easy and Sylvie Hagberg. Much love to you and welcome to the fam. If you're new to the channel, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video. And I always leave my contact links in the description box below, as well as my link to my podcast as well that I do for Heyokas. You know, if I don't do the videos, I'll be doing my podcast. So, you know, whatever you got going on right now, trust me, it's going to lead you towards so much better. You know, it's always, you know, it's almost hard. It's always hard right before you get blessed like that. You know, usually your blessings are really close when hell seems like it done broke loose in your life. So keep going, no matter what people are saying, what people are doing around you. You stay focused on what truly matters, what truly is relevant into your life, and use whatever it is to fuel to keep going nonstop, go full throttle. Keep going. And whatever you are working on manifesting, I hope it comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It comes sooner than you ever predicted it. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, like positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And, you know, be safe. If you're still on a holiday, be safe, y'all. You know, just be safe. Do whatever y'all gotta do, but just be safe. And if y'all been having issues with my videos, I do apologize. Like I tell people, my energy can really be conflicting with this. It's like anybody who has some really potent energy, it can really manipulate electronics. So I've been having issues with that, but you know, I try to make it do what it do. So as long as you can get the message, hey, that's all that's important. But I hope you have a blessed day. Be responsible and safe for everything you do. Like and subscribe, drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Much love. Peace.